Okay, what's up? This is Brandon. It's about the 20th time I've tried recording. It can be hard. Okay, anyways, I'm here to give you free piano lessons. I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. Okay, so I want to start off with the location of where you are. My first video didn't have anything put together, so I just kind of threw different random stuff in there. But on this one, I have a few things I want to show you. I'm going to teach you how to locate where you are and the importance of it. Your notes. I already showed you your notes before that, but I'll show you them again. What is a sharp? What is a flat? And then what a note is. And then I'll show you your octaves and all that stuff, but really we'll start off with our notes. That is the basis of this, is knowing our notes on this. You know, we want to know where we're at or on the keyboard. So your main chords, your majors, minors, there's different stuff I'll get into through different series of my videos, hopefully, and hopefully I will enjoy this. Okay, so starting off, the location of where you are. Where do you want to know where you're at? Okay, so you have your two sharps. Every black key will be a sharp, okay? It'll you know, this one's a sharp, 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 sharp. Not a sharp, not a sharp, not a sharp, okay? So you know these are all sharps. And then some of them can be called a flat, but I'll teach you that later on in the lesson. Okay, first you want to know where you're at, so you got these two sharps right here. We'll know that with the two sharps. If you go to the bottom left, you know where your left's at, right? Left. Bottom left, you have your C. This is your C note, not C chord, not C octave. It's your C note. Okay? A note is one within itself, so a note. Okay, you could have notes, like notes, you know, two of them, but this is a note. Okay? So that's, you really, I got the two here, then your three. You know that goes all the way down the piano. You have two sharps, three sharps. You can use these right here like this. All these are together within here. These are all going to be the same note. Not same exact names, but you know, they have the alphabet in them. Put it that way. So you can know that this is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then it starts back over to a C. So really right here is your main, you know, your main things. Right in here will be different notes, and then it starts over like right over there. That'll be different. It's like a repeating. It's repetitive. You know, it starts over each time from C to B, and here from C to B, from C to B. It's all, the notes are all C to B. You know what I mean? From the outside. So you know you got your C, D, or you go back to a C, B, A. It's just that you really want to learn the notes on your piano. That really helps out when you know where each note's at and all that, because the notes can help you make your chords, and when you know, and it can also help you make your octaves. That's one thing. An octave is like, you know, you play. This would be your octave. Okay. But really starting out, you don't want to use this finger, so you can start out this. This would be your C octave. And when you have your C octave, it's two notes. But I'll explain that in a little bit. Okay, what is a sharp? These are sharps, like I said before. A sharp is a half step up, half step down, a half step towards this direction, okay? So you'll be going this way, up that way. You know, as you go up, it gets higher. You can tell the notes are getting really high. When you go down, you go, it gets lower. So down's low, and sharp is, you know, up is high. Okay. So with a sharp, you go a half a step. A half a step is going one note up. Okay? Half a step, so you go half step. If you want to go a whole step, you would go half whole. So bump, bump, bump would be a whole, because you're going two steps. A whole is two steps, okay? If you want to go a whole step up, a step is just going to your next key. So if you want to go a whole step up, you go 1, 2 steps. So you're going from a C to a D, which is one whole step. But sharp is a half step, so you don't go up one whole note. You'll go a half a note. So you go C, and then you go up one, which makes a C sharp, because you went up a sharp. And then you go another sharp up, you'll go to a D. You don't call this a sharp, you just call it a D because that's what it is. You know, it's not a black note like I said earlier. The black notes are the sharps. The black keys, not notes. The black keys are sharps. So yes, you got your C sharp to a D. Now if we go up another sharp, what will that make this? A D sharp. This would be a D sharp. And you go up another half step, which would be an E. Another half step would be an F. You see, you don't call these sharps, okay? Even if you go up a sharp on an E, if you go to an E sharp, it would be an F. You wouldn't call it an E sharp. You just call it an F. So, E, F, a sharp up, F sharp. G, G sharp. A sharp. B, C. Okay? So you see? Okay, so you know you got a C chord, C sharp. That's your notes right there. A, C, no, not A, what am I saying? C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B. Okay, that's all your notes right here. Boring stuff, huh? But it'll help you out later. Okay, what's a flat? Okay, if I want to go flat, one note that people normally call flat, and you know, my girlfriend can tell you this too, what you would call a flat. If you're at a B, and you want to say a B flat, well, I call it A sharp right here, but it'd be called a B flat. Okay, a flat is a half a note down, so you're going low, so you'll go left, down, okay? If somebody tells you to go a flat, you say that's a half a step down. A sharp is a half a step up, so sharp, up. Okay, if you want to go flat from a C, you go this way to a B, because you're going a half step left. Now if you want to go, say, a whole step down, you go 1, 2. But a half step is one key over. Okay, so if I say C flat, you play a B, which is called a B, not a C flat, just a B. But it's whatever helps you, whatever you want to call it, I don't really care. Because I call this an A sharp, but apparently it's a B flat. Okay, so you'll go, if I tell you to play a B flat, you would go a flat, which is a half a step down. So, bam! It's your B flat right there. That's an A sharp, but a B flat. You know, A sharp, B flat equals the same thing. If I told you another flat, you go down a half step again. Another flat, you go down half step. Another flat, down half step. Another flat, down half step. Another flat, and so on. So. Okay? So you got that. Okay? You know a sharp is a half a step forward, up, half a step to the right. Okay? Half a step to the right. And a flat is a half a step to the left. Alright, and as I said before, a note is one thing. It's in itself. A chord contains many notes. Well, 3 notes, a few notes. So if I want to play a C note, that's your C note. If I want to play a C chord, I'm going to play this. Or, you know, like when I was beginning, the way I held my chords out, I held them out like this. So like. To see, this is your C. Right there. Many notes, remember? C, E, and a G note. That's what a C chord contains of, is a C, E, G. That's how you make a C. I play it this way. This is the best way, you know, well, to me, to play a chord, because you got your variation of this. You go. See, you can just do a lot when you're playing this way. This way, you can't really reach over and do that, and it's kind of hard, you know, even if you got small hands. So yes, a chord contains many notes, and then you have your octave. Your octave is usually your bass hand. See, your bass hand will be your left hand, octave hand, your left hand. So you'll be, to play an octave, you'll use two of the same notes. So if I want to play a C octave, I'm going to go here to my C, and then go to my other C, and play them together. And see, playing these two C's together makes the basses like bow, wow, 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 wow. So see, you got two of the C's together. That's your octave note, okay? And then an octave, what would it be played with? Do you just play an octave or just play a chord? Is it octave chord, octave chord? No, you play an octave and you'll play a chord. You probably can't see my hand down here, but I'm playing a C chord. I'm playing this, you know, so octave, chord, but you play it together. So it'd be like this down here. See? You put them both together, you put both hands together, but right now you should really practice doing your chords. I'd like you to learn your chords first before you practice, you know, both hands, because you got to get your coordination correct. And that's through practicing. And you know, if you don't put in practicing, I can tell you now, piano will not work out for you if you don't actually practice. You know, you gotta love it and practice it to get better. Yeah, practice doesn't make perfect, but perfect practice makes perfect. So make sure you're getting something done when you practice, trying to work stuff out your own way. You know, you don't always have to go by what I say. These are just ways I've learned, but learn it in your own way. You know, like this is how I play. I put my chord and octave together, so like. Yeah, so that's how I play. So you just work out your own way, because everybody has their own style. But so pretty much, thank you for listening. If you have any comments, put it down here in the comment box. I'm gonna try, well, down here, however you want to say it, down that way. There we go. I'm gonna try to you know, help you all the best I can with more lessons, and hopefully if this is too complicated, I'm sorry. I'll try my best. This was for beginners, but thank you and God bless.